Liddell, the man who is now in his mid to late 30s from Kent. He's raced Loco Blades, Jaguars, and a whole host of things in the past. 5.3 litre Pt1 car that has been historically competition. Powerful Jaguar. They're on the grid. There it is beside him. Horsepower Jaguar XJS. Those two separating by just a shade under a second.
Almost has won the top four through the bomb hole and Coram for the first time. Paul Merritt is at lead. It's Lawrence Paul sit there in second position. Keep your eye on Chris Palmer, who's looking very feisty in third place. Under braking for Russell. Pole sitter Stuart Liddell sits there in fourth position. Second place down to fourth. They can go to fifth place actually. Maybe a problem with that car. It's now down in fifth place by the time they get to Ritchie's for the first time. So it is in the lead of the race. Still Paul Merritt managing to side past both Lawrence Copop and the car of Chris Palmer in a straight line in the pole sitter Stuart Liddell. He's now up into second position. Down to third has gone Chris Palmer. Well, he gained a place but lost one in the process, so he's actually still remaining in third place. Speaking about it. And completing the top four is now Alex Harrison with poor-old Lawrence Copop, who was in second, now finding himself down in fifth place, and I still fear he may be tumbling down through the order yet further. In fact, he is yet heading down the Revit straight. That car certainly has some sort of problem. He's tumbled right the way through the order to the very back of the pack, and it looks as though Lawrence Copop is certainly going to be bound for the pits and possible retirement on completion of what will only be the second lap of the race. Race leaders just heading round through the bomb hole. It's still Paul Merritt that leads, but Stuart Liddell managing to really close the gap now as they come round through Coram. Liddell trying to get alongside Paul Merritt if at all he can. Not quite going to be able to do it under braking for Russell on this occasion, but we've already seen that car is remarkably quick in a straight line. The car that's third in that straight. Race. Tiny bit of smoke just coming from the right-hand bank of exhaust. Liddell, so 126.408 for him. Leader with Chris Palmer and Alex Harrison in the top four. This position is the three car, the light blue and orange car of Lawrence Paul. And in sixth place is number 37, Ray Hill. A long time Jaguar XJS racer. Didn't see a lot of him there last season, if memory serves me right, Ray Hill. So the race leaders heading down the Revit straight in towards the braking area for the S's into the pits to come. Kind of a 97, Lawrence Copop. We've also got somebody else that has gone off at the bomb hole by the look of things. Lots of cars at the bomb hole out of sight behind either the tree or some of the circuit vehicles that we can't quite see. Paul Merritt still under pressure though for the lead of the race. Stuart Liddell crawling all over the rear end of him as they pick their way through Russell once more. Straight they go. Powerful class in the car. Paul Merritt will be in this machine as well as they head in towards Ritchie's for the fourth time of asking. The greatest battle going on much further back for what is 6, 7, 8, 9. And I think 10th position is being led by number 37, which is the car of Ray Hill. But he's got Ian Dredge, Roger Webster, Philip Comer and Simon Seat all not that far behind him. So watch out for car number 37 with a further 4 or 5 cars stacked up behind him as they head up towards Ritchie's before they then disappear round through Sear Corner. Car that's gone missing, without question, is the number 5 car of Andrew Harrison. That's the car that we've lost I think somewhere into the barriers around the circuit, although it's pulled up on the inside of the bomb hole. Very difficult to see from our position, and even the monitor, which is pointing down in the circuit as well. The problem with this is that there are various parts of the circuit that you just can't see from the commentary box. So through in the lead on that particular lap was Chris Palmer. Merit has gone totally missing. Remains to be seen. So the safety car is out. Of course, the clock does still count whilst we're behind the safety car. What it does do is allow our ever efficient Snetterton marshals to clear up whatever incident there is around the circuit in relative safety. So the cars should form a fairly orderly queue behind the safety car. Thankfully the safety car came out and picked up the race leader, so we've got no shuffling of the pack, waving people through to sort out. So it's Chris Palmer, the reigning champion of the race. We'll see both of those races last year. He's the car that's second in the queue. See the breakdown vehicles out on the circuit, recovering the cars that have come to rest in various points. The clock continues to tick, and it's 15 minutes plus one lap. We've now got 6.5 minutes still to go, plus the one lap of course. Chris Palmer needs some round. Very powerful. Shooting it out on the top. Modified V12 Jaguars, either running the 5.3 or the 6 litre engine. It's a 5.3 litre engine in the case of Stuart Liddell. The other cars that we've got out are in Class E. Class E catered for going for road-going modified 6-cylinder cars. They're running either the 3.6 or 4 litre engines, and also catered for V12 automatics, although I don't think we've got any of those in the field. And Class D, which is the far more standard specifications, caters for standard production specifications 6-cylinder cars, again running the 3.6 or 4 litre engines, whereas those in Class E are modified, those going modified albeit. So that's the way the class structure works. There are other classes, but they're just not represented here this weekend. The likes of Class F and the invitation class as well do exist within the Toyo Tyres Jaguar XJS Championship. All the safety cars continuing down, the Revit straight lights are still on for the moment. You've still got the last of the circuit vehicles, I think, still out there busy recovering. So we're going to have, one would imagine, one further lap behind the safety car. When the lights go out on the safety car, that will indicate that next time around the safety car will come into the pits, the green flag will wave on the start-finish line, and away we will go racing once more. For the moment, the safety car leads them round through the S's, and reappear into view again through the bomb hole, and past the last little bit of clearing up that is still going on by the look of things. Looks as though we're still at one circuit vehicle. How they're very difficult to tell from our position. Some of them obscured by the spectator.